Yes, yes, finally a new case here to unbox. It has been exactly 2 months since I last cracked open a fresh box of cars. And I can't wait for this one in particular. It is 2024 Glow Racers Case J, featuring 2 brand new releases in Dan Carcia and Ryan inside Laney. Hate to spoil it, but I think everyone kind of knows at this point who is about to get glowified. Now we have all of the pre-existing Glow Racers releases on the right. It's not many, plus we have the plastic playset version of Jackson Storm, but we know that Mattel will be doing diecast versions of Jackson and Ramon, both of whom were only previously released plastic in playsets. So the Glow Racers line, despite some misconceptions, is not dead yet. The NASCAR line is going on at the same time, but that's strictly at Walmart. You have GRCs in the main line. Target has the Glow Racers. Meijer has Glow Racers, along with some other stores like those weird Toys R Us pop-ups and Macy's. But yeah, not dead yet. This case here came from GetMeCollecitlbes, so thank you very much, because yeah, 2 months ago when we unboxed 2024 Singles Case G, that was him too. So check out his eBay store, email him if you have any specific inquiries. All of that info is in the description below. Let's crack this bad boy open here. I cannot wait much longer because I have this kind of condition where if I don't crack open a new box of diecast cars, I start to experience withdrawal symptoms and it gets really ugly and I get migraines and I start vomiting and I get nosebleeds and basically every other bad symptom you can think of starts to just ravage my body because, oh, I feel so much better now. Okay. Wow, they really spread this case out with the new and the old. Like, all right, we're going to start up here for sure, though, with none other than 2 Lightning McQueens. Now, the real question is here, is the card back different? Because when they released the wave prior to this one, well, a couple waves ago with Chase and Fillmore, when those 2 were new, McQueen, Mater, and Cruz, I believe, all had new card backs. And yes, they sure do. Look at that. You got Ryan inside Laney and Dan Carcia featured now on the back, the 2 newbies. And man, these stock images look great. The glow is popping off of Dan. I am going to have high expectations for him because if he looks like that IRL, he might be the best glow racer. Ryan looks pretty cool as well, but because he's already orange, the glow doesn't have as much of a contrast, whereas, the yellow on top of the blue looks really good. And these 2 almost look like, I don't know, they look like tractor ghosts or like those weird glow-in-the-dark minis that never really worked. But yeah, obviously I do like those. Not trying to crap on them or anything like that, but those are old now. We have some recency bias, and yeah, these are very exciting. But yeah, I guess there are card variants now for McQueen. It's funny because in the main line, Mattel really struggles to update the card backs with the new stuff that's coming out. Like, I'm always talking about how I really wish they put, the most updated releases on the card backs of like what you're holding so that, maybe you could find the stuff on the back. Like, it has to make sense with what you're holding. Like, if I'm holding a Justin Roadrunner, chances are I'm not going to find a present Mater from like 5 cases ago. More likely I'll find Van Campbell, who's in the same case. But of course, they are not on each other's card backs. Makes no sense to me, but oh well, no big deal there. At least they have done a pretty good job with the Tokyo Mater stuff, including, Komodo on Manji's card back and whatnot, but they don't really do a great job with it, in my opinion. It could be better, but I guess with Glow Racers here, it is a big deal to them to update it every single wave. Maybe it's because there's less, but it is crazy to me because this is the exact same McQueen diecast that came out last fall when the Glow Racers line initially debuted, whereas in the main line, if a Rust-eze Lightning McQueen comes out in Case A, he'll always be the exact same through Case M, even if new stuff is coming out alongside of him. It's only with the new stuff that comes out that gets updated, like arrangements of cars on the back. So this is pretty wild, but yeah, I guess it kind of sucks for card collectors who now are like required to buy this. And yeah, I guess that does kind of include me, but I'll probably just end up with them because of the case anyways. So yeah, no biggie there. I know my buddy Astro Smokey is going to want these because he is one of those completist collectors. And yeah, this is actually great because I'll be able to sell him one of these McQueens and try and get back, return the favor since he helped me. He's been helping me out so much with all of the recent 2024 singles, Case H, Case J, Case K. Because guess what? The United States has not gotten any of those cases. Jesus. All right, let's jump down a peg here to Fillmore. So I assume Fillmore now. Oh, also, yep, he sure does have a new card back. So more variants to collect here. Unfortunately, this one's on a little bit of a rough card on the bottom left. That kind of, the two McQueens are really good. Fillmore here, not so much. But yeah, Fillmore is awesome. I do love those lime green tires. And we did review him back in January of 2024. It's crazy that, yeah, he's so old news. I mean, I still get a little excited when I see Fillmore because he was a little hard to find early on, but now Meyer and Target have gotten quite a few of the case in, so he's not as coveted anymore. But yeah, still an interesting release to be included in the Glow line. Obviously, I know I've talked about this before, but I would have much rather if the Glow Racers had unique artworks and not just McQueen copied and pasted on every single one. But we know that's not how it goes with a lot of the expanded universe stuff outside of GRC within the main line because, NASCAR, every single card is McQueen. Tokyo Mater, every single is just Tokyo Mater. Thomasville, Fireball Beach, Endurance Racers, the list goes on and on and on. But yep, there you go. So the card's a little different here. Features McQueen. You do have Chase on there again, Ryan inside Laney, and then Dan Carcia. It's kind of wild. I had no idea what the contents of this case were going to be, but I will tell you that I am surprised that neither Mater or Cruz are included in this case. That is a big surprise to me. But here we have Chase Racelott. So him and Fillmore are kind of tied at the hip. Is it a little coincidental that they came out together and they are basically the same exact color scheme? Maybe. I don't know why. It feels just too coincidental. Like they almost did them together because it was easier that way production-wise because they literally are the exact same color scheme. I mean, you could see on the card back how similar, they look. Oh, I need to get McQueen's here. You could see how similar they look, bing and boom. But yeah, Chase Racelott back for some more action here. The Vitoline Next Gen, voiced by Chase Elliott. Good thing he's in the Glow Racers line because they shafted him out of the NASCAR line, the revitalization of the NASCAR line, that is. They didn't feel like he would be a good metallic racer. I think he really would have been. I think he would have fit nicely in as a replacement for Gogo Logano. I think, I would have preferred, like, Ryan inside Laney gets both because he's lucky, I guess. But I think, he would have been a good replacement to William or, Gogo Logano. Because I think Carson A. Dillon's the best. And you have to do Bubba Wheelhouse just because of, the fame around that. But on the back here, same old that we've been going through, just a different order. And at least Chase here is on a good card. All right, getting into the new stuff, I am very happy that they are including 2 each of the new releases. 2 Dan Carcias, 2 Ryan inside Laney's. Perfect for me. I get to open one and get to keep one in the package and then go and hunt for more for Astro Smokey. But yeah, it's funny. You probably haven't seen this because Gigahall 29 has not come out yet, but it's all done. And in Gigahall Part 29, I actually have a prototype of the Glow Racers Dan Carcia. So it's kind of crazy now to get the real, the finalized version after a prototype. Like usually it doesn't happen that way. But yeah, no, he looks awesome. I am very curious to see how he glows. Like I said, I hope he glows just as well as the card back indicates. I mean, the Glow Racers line is just kind of mid for me. Like at the end of the day, in 5 years, will I remember these as, being amazing and rapturing me and my attention and I couldn't do anything but go out and hunt for them? No. This is a pretty forgettable line, I think, at the end of the day. Wow, Bobby Witt Jr. just hit a grand slam against the White Sox. Yay. Just got a notification. But yeah, no, Dan Carcia, Gask-its, Next Gen. I think it's a good choice. Yeah, he's gotten some love. He has gotten a Thailand variant in 2020. I hope I know which one I'm opening. Oh, no, that one's actually not that bad. Yeah, great call, Mattel, on including 2 of each of the new releases here. because those are obviously going to be more popular right off the bat. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. That was almost catastrophe. We're good though. Wow. Anyways, oh man, Ryan inside Laney looks awesome. That name tag is so sexy. Wow. I love how the name tag mirrors exactly his color scheme. I mean, it's got some red in there, which is a little strange, but that is the most different looking name tag that we have seen on any of the Glow Racers so far. Because even here with Dan Carcia's, it's basically identical to Lightning McQueen's. You know, it's got yellow on top and red on the bottom, so it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. But this one, you got orange and red. That looks so good. Man, I am super impressed with that. And the orange just really pops on Ryan here. I know it's not that far off of like his normal orange shade, but it is a little bit more vibrant, and yeah, it really gets the job done. I am a huge fan of what I'm looking at right here. They actually changed up his design. So yeah, don't think about the NASCAR version of Ryan here. That is not what this is. This is supposed to be like the regular Cars 3 version of him now with glow paint, but they did change up his design here. If you look at the wing, I know I should save this for the review, but if you look at the wing here, you can see how it has just the Blinkr logo in orange, whereas before it had the Blinkr logo smaller with one of the stars there. So they changed that up. That's kind of interesting. I feel like they made a couple alterations to some of the designs, but nothing as crazy as that. Yeah, this guy looks great. He might end up being my favorite. But I guess I can't really base it on just the name tag, even though the name tag is a huge win for me. Just makes the packaging look that much more different. Even though it's a very small difference, it makes it look a little bit different, which is very much so needed when they're so uniform with these Lightning McQueens. So yeah, this new like summer wave is just including these 5 characters here. McQueen. Yeah, they're just 2 of everything. 2 McQueens. Oh no, not everything. Oh my God, I'm confusing myself. 2 McQueens, 2 Dans, 2 Ryans, and then 1 Chase and 1 Fillmore. Basically just ignoring Mater, Cruz, and Will Rusch, who was included in the last case that came out in February or so. So yeah, we will see, guys, who ends up being my favorite. Obviously, we have to test them out first, but Ryan, I would say, is in the lead right now just because he's popping off of the blister. I mean, he is begging to be opened up right now. And yeah, I will grant that wish for him shortly here. But this was just the unboxing today. Let me know in the comment section below, which one do you think is your favorite? Have you been collecting the Glow Racers? Do you not really care about these guys? What the hell do you think? Let me know down below. I guess I also am a little surprised they didn't carry over Will Rusch from the last case into this one. But granted, he is abundantly available still in that 4-pack at Target. And obviously the single, you know, has become a little rarer, but you probably could still find it if you needed to. So I will see you guys soon for the review of these. I think I'll probably like toss in a different kind of video before, like in between this and their review, just to keep things fresh and exciting, but that review will be coming out very soon. All right, guys, bye now.
One day the sun's gonna